Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Shaughnessy, and on this channel we discuss fragrance, beauty, and wellness. And if you simply like to have a good time and you like my vibe, subscribe. So y'all, this has been requested. People are like, girl, when you gonna talk about these fragrance collections from Victoria's Secret? So we're gonna do that today. I have all the new from Vicky, okay? And we're just gonna jump right into it. I don't want this to be too long, and every time I say that, I always fail. But let's just start, okay? So the first product we're going to talk about is the new Bombshell limited edition perfume, and that is Bombshell Glamour. I picked up the rollerball in this to see, you know, would I be interested in getting a full-size bottle of this? So let's talk about it. The notes for Bombshell Glamour are velvet peach, crystal peony, and opulent amber. So when I first smelled this, I went, oh, this smells good. It smells like Victoria's Secret fragrance. It's a warm, pretty, sparkly, peachy scent. It's very Victoria's Secret floral fruity, you know? It smells good on my skin. The peach really pops. This is a peachy perfume I like, but it did remind me of a former Bombshell perfume that was limited edition, Bombshell Gold, I believe it's the name. And I have a full bottle of that. So this, it smells good, but it smells familiar. And I will say the more I kept smelling it on my skin, I could really tell it was a flanker of Bombshell. I was picking up hints of the original Bombshell from this perfume. And I have never owned the original Bombshell perfume. I've tried different counterparts of it. It's not a fragrance I am in love with. I don't dislike it, but I never liked it enough to say, let me pay for it. Let me add it to my collection. And I didn't know how I felt about that. I was picking up, you know, prominent notes of the original Bombshell, because, you know, Bombshell, they I don't even know how many flankers they have of this perfume at this point, but a lot of times it does not smell like the original. This one, I don't know if it's the peony I'm picking up in here that's making me think of the original Bombshell or not. But it is, if you like Victoria's Secret perfumes, this fits right in there. I mean, it smells like a good floral, fruity Victoria's Secret perfume. At this point, I don't feel like I just need to have a full size of this. I do like the peach note. And like I said, I'm picky with peachy scents. If you a long-time subscriber or watcher of my videos, you probably know that. And this is a good one. So I don't know. You know what it's going to depend on? I'm going to have to see for SAS. You know, because Vicky been raising the prices for the semi-annual sale now pretty steadily. So I'm going to have to see what Vicky gonna do. Vicky's going to determine if I'm going to add this to my collection. It's nice on my skin. You know, I pick up more of the peachy note, which I like. So we'll have to see. It is a good one, and I can definitely say if you love Victoria's Secret fragrances, this is one. It's an easy reach. It smells good. It smells like a Victoria's Secret perfume. So those are my thoughts on Bombshell Glamour. Now we're going to move on to the Après Snow collection, and I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, because I remember, I think a couple years ago, they had a fragrance mist that was named Après Snow, and I believe I looked it up and the S is silent, so I'm hoping I'm pronouncing it correctly. So the first one we're going to talk about is Snowdrift. It has notes of frozen berries and jasmine. It says winter berries cool, jasmine and tangerine, dashing through the snow. Okay, so I've tried these. I want to see if my thoughts when I was preparing for this video are the same. And this one is a little different. Okay, so I wrote down it smells like a Victoria's Secret berry mist. And it does. But when I first smelled it and tried it, I was like, this is going back. Because I'm not keeping anything that I don't really like or love anymore. It's just not happening. But this one, it's smelling good, but it's still making me, I don't know if I still need to keep it, because Snowdrift smells like a winter berry, like a cool icy berry fragrance with hints of jasmine that gives it a hint of perfumey floralness. And I'm thinking, does that make it different enough for me to keep? Like, it smells good, but Victoria's Secret comes out, like I've said before, when I think of Victoria's Secret fragrances, I think of, they are the epitome of redundancy. And someone in one of my Victoria's Secret videos, they were like, I think you're being too hard on Victoria's Secret because they're not known for fragrances. I beg to differ respectfully. Victoria's Secret is known for fragrances too. They were like, they're predominantly known for their clothes. No, Victoria's Secret has a cult following for their fragrances, for their perfumes, also for their beauty side. So I'm not going to give them a pass when I'm reviewing. I'm just not. And they keep doing berries and florals and berries, coconut here and a coconut there. It's the same thing over and over. But this smells really good, but it smells like a berry fragrance mist. And I'm trying to decide, will I be able to decipher this from all of the hundreds, I feel like, of other berry fragrance mists from Victoria's Secret? Like, do I need it in my collection? I don't know if it's there yet, but it does smell good. It smells better after sitting, because that's what I like to do. I like to, oh, in the packaging, I just realized that this has snow flurries on it. Very cute. So it does smell really good to me, especially after it, it's set for a minute, but I still don't know if I feel like it's different enough of a berry to keep in my collection. But if you are new to Victoria's Secret, if you're just building your fragrance mist collection, this to me is a beautiful wintry, icy, predominantly berry with a hint of floral thrown in there. That it's very pretty. I have nothing like negative to say about Snowdrift, except that it just blends in with the other berries that Victoria's Secret releases. So again, that is Snowdrift. Okay, the next one we're going to talk about is Sun Slope. This has notes of icy coconut and amber. On the back it says, Arctic coconut freezes, amber and musk explore the sunlit mountains. Okay, so I still feel exactly the same about this. This is a nice, smooth, fluffy, wintry coconut that again smells familiar. Now, I do like the way Victoria's Secret does coconut, because to me they do it a little bit different than Bath and Body Works. And then someone else also told me in the comments that I shouldn't compare Victoria's Secret and Bath and Body Works anymore because they are not, sister companies anymore. Well, they were sister companies for so long that those are the two companies where 99% of my collection for fragrance mist is Bath and Body Works and Victoria's Secret. So I'm going to continue to compare them, because even though they've changed companies, to me, the fragrance mists tend to be the same. The way they do their fragrance mist, Victoria's Secret, is the same. So I'm still going to compare them. And this seems familiar. Like I was saying, Bath and Body Works tends to do, to me, they do two types of coconut. Bath and Body Works. They do very traditional summer coconut, okay? And then they'll throw in a gourmand coconut. That's it. And then Victoria's Secret, to me, they do a perfumey coconut. But again, I have a coconut fragrance. I can't remember the name of it that came out during the winter that reminds me of this. It's an icy, perfumey, light, fluffy coconut scent, musky. It smells good. But again, I don't feel like I need it for my collection because, again, it smells very familiar. Smells really good. If you like a perfumey, like cool, icy coconut musk scent, you can't go wrong with this unless you have it already in your collection from a previous Victoria's Secret collection. So again, those are my thoughts on Sunslope. Okay, the next one we're going to talk about is Night Slip. This has notes of velvet petals and champagne. It says champagne bubbles light up violet and cedarwood, taking in the night. Okay, when I first smelled this one, I was like, oh my goodness, so unique, so different. And I still feel that. But again, as it settled, I was like, do I love it? This is a bubbly, powdery, woody, sexy type of scent. And for some reason, when I first smelled it, I got cinnamon. And I feel like I'm still getting a little cinnamon in here. And maybe that's the cedarwood that's making me think cinnamon. So yeah, it's bubbly, it's powdery, it's different, it's unique to me. And violet fragrances tend to, I always get powderiness, which I usually love. And that's what's making me, yeah, this to me smells like somewhat of an expensive soap, like a perfumey, powdery soap. But that cedar wood / what I'm interpreting as cinnamon is throwing it off. Like it's giving it a little spice. Like a little pepperiness to it that I don't know if I love. But then I smell it. Yeah, it comes and goes. So this is one. It's unique enough that I feel like I'm going to keep this one because I can't think of anything that smells exactly like it. So it's powdery, bubbly, spicy, soapy type of scent that is unique. So that's my thoughts on Night Slip. Okay, and the last one that I think everybody was loving and so excited about. This is Frost Melt. It has notes of fresh mint and chocolate. It says hot chocolate ignites mint and tonka, warming the season's frost. Okay, this smells like exactly what it says. When I first smelled it, it was very minty, but I could pick up the chocolate. Think of the Dove peppermint bark lime. That's what it made me think of initially. Now, after it's sitting, it's more of the chocolate. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting more chocolate. When I first, okay, y'all, I hear them doing yard work outside, and also my brother had 4 wisdom teeth removed. I'm being his nurse, taking care of him. And so he's in the game room, and the room I film in is right next to the game room with the the TV, and he's watching stuff because he can't do much of anything right now. And I am not going to be like, can you turn off the TV? I'm getting ready to film, and he just had 4 wisdom teeth removed. So if you hear, I'm hoping when I add my music that it'll, take out the background noise. But just in case, that is what's going on while I'm filming right now. Now back to Frost Melt. This is so good. Okay, at first I was like, I like it. I'm going to keep it because I like a good hot chocolate note. But I was like, this is very minty. And you know me and mint. I don't like mint in my fragrances. I don't like mint in food. I like mint in gum and peppermint and mints. That's it. But after this settles, it makes me think of the hot chocolate powder. It doesn't make me think of like the finished product of hot chocolate. I'm liking this. So I might exchange, because like I said, I don't be keeping stuff I don't really like or love anymore. So I've taken some stuff back to Victoria's Secret a couple times because I have to order online and then I try it, and if I don't love it, it goes back. And when the last time I did, that was a couple months ago, she was like, do you want to exchange for anything? I was like, no, I really don't. But this is one, since Bath & Body Works is tripping, and they have not released, since I've fallen in love with hot cocoa and cream, I think that's the name of it. I have a small travel size set. They haven't come out with the full size. I've heard rumors that it's coming out this year. I haven't seen it yet, but I think I'm going to get another one of these. I don't want the lotion. I'm being very, 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 very picky with lotion. And, well, I don't have any chocolate lotion. So I might get the lotion. Oh, Lord. But yeah, I do like Frost Melt from Victoria's Secret. Okay. So let me put these in order, because I do go by each collection with Victoria's Secret as opposed to at the end ranking them all, even though I feel like I ranked them all before in one video. So we'll see what I end up doing. Okay, coming in at number 4 is going to be Icy Coconut and Amber, because even though this smells good, it smells so similar to, and also this coconut has a little of that waxy note I can pick up in some coconut fragrances that I don't love at all. Yeah, this one I know for sure is going back, because I have a coconut fragrance from Victoria's Secret that I prefer to this one. So Sunslope is number 4. Number 3 is going to be, hold on. Number three is going to be Snowdrift, because again, it smells really good. And I'm like, do I want to keep it? Do I want to keep it? But I really don't think I need to, because like I said, I know I got some berries from Vicky. And even though this one smells good to me on your skin, I really don't feel like it's going to be much different from other berry fragrances. So I feel like this was going to go back. This, you know what? Oh, I don't know if I can. Let me spray it on my skin again, and we'll come back to it. But it is going to be number 3 because it's a berry, and I know I have a berry from Vicky. Okay, number 2 is going to be Night Slip, because it is very unique. But I still don't know about it, y'all. I just don't know if I want to keep it. Even though it's super unique, it's something in the undertone of this fragrance mist I'm not obsessed with. So this is what I'm going to have to try out some more on my skin. But it's so unique smelling that it had to be number 2, because the other 2 in this collection that are, you know, ranked lower than this, they're not unique at all. So that's why it's number 2. And number 1 is good old Frost Melt, like everyone else has been loving. I love this. I will be getting more of Frost Melt in my collection. I'm thinking I'm going to get 1 mist and 1 lotion, if it's in stock, when I go and return these fragrance mists that I'm not loving. Okay, so let's smell Snowdrift. I mean, y'all, it's smelling really good. It's a really good berry fragrance. Oh, my goodness. But, y'all, even though it smells good, I feel like I have this in my collection. I really do. So, I feel like Snowdrift and Sunslope are going to be returned for sure. And Night Slip, you know what? Let me spray that one. Usually when I do these type of videos, I will not put on my perfume, because this happens. I have on my lotion and body oil and stuff, but I don't put on my perfume. So we're going to see. I'm going to come back to Night Slip. Okay, the next collection we're going to talk about is Gilded Gala. And the first one we're going to talk about is the packaging is so cute. I like the ombre because I'm a purple, purple and pink are my favorite colors. This is Sugar Plum Fig. This has notes of sugar fig dances with cinnamon orange and rose. A festive melody. Okay, this smells warm, slightly spicy. It's a perfumey type of fruity scent. It smells on par with Victoria's Secret fragrance mist. At first in my notes I had down that it smelled familiar, but the more I smell this, it does not. It doesn't really smell like anything spot on. I think I'm going to keep this because this was one I was like, it's going back because I don't love fig, but the more this is settled now, it's smelling good. It's smelling good to me. It's smelling different. It smells, like I said, it's a warm, slightly sweet, warm, fruity, perfumey type of fragrance mist. Very on par for Victoria's Secret fragrance mist. Like if you like their warm, fruity fragrance mist, a little perfumey, which a lot of their fragrance mists from Victoria's Secret are more perfumey, or they're on the perfumey side. I think you would like this one because at first I was going back and forth. Let it settle. And I feel like I'm going to keep this one now. So Sugar Plum Fig. The next one we're going to talk about is Ginger Apple Jewel. This has notes of bright ginger mingles with apple musk and cranberry. A luminous atmosphere. I can't wait to see if I feel the same way about this one. Okay. I don't feel exactly the same way. Let me tell you what I wrote down in my notes for Ginger Apple Jewel. Because I don't write down a ton. I write down keywords to help me remember what I want to say. I wrote down bitter, candle, home, Mrs. Myers. That is what I wrote down. Okay, and I still feel like this is more home, candle, Miss Myers, and no shade to Miss Myers, honey, because those limited edition, the ones that come out for the spring is my favorite, and the pink, they be smelling good. But that doesn't mean that I want to smell exactly like my home, good smelling cleaning products or my home fragrances. Because like I said, especially with Bath and Body Works, it's some fragrances that's come in candle and home, and then they make it body care, and I can't get with it. This one, it's very, in the beginning, it was a bitter, hot, like a mess of notes that did not go together. Now, I'm getting a lot of, I'm thinking it's the cranberry. It's very zesty smelling. Juicy, potpourri, a little spicy, which makes me think maybe it's the ginger. Do I get apple? Yeah, I guess I do. So I'm getting all the notes, but it's not coming together in anything I want to smell on my body. Would I buy this in a candle? Possibly. But yeah, it smells, it makes me think of my aunt. She passed away during the fall, winter season. She loves cinnamon, apple. Her house smelled a particular way. It makes me think of that. But it's just, I don't want to wear this on my body. I don't. If you love this for your body, that's fine. But for me, it's just more home. And you might say, well, Shaughnessy, why don't you just keep it for a home spray? No, this is $19.95 by itself, and I could go and exchange it, for something else. So, or just return and get my money, because I'm not going to keep this for a room spray. Even though I didn't pay $19.95 for it. I'm still not keeping it for that. I have enough that I could use. I'm just not keeping it. I'm not keeping anything if I don't really, really like it or really, really love it or feel like I would regret it. I don't feel like I would regret this at all. In fact, once I return it, I probably will never think of it again. And that is Ginger Apple Jewel. Okay, the next fragrance we're going to talk about from the Gilded Gala collection is Santal Berry Silk. This has notes of frothy sandalwood, luxuriates in blackberry, espresso, and almond. An opulent celebration. Okay. Okay, I feel the same way I initially felt. This is what I wrote down, you all. Wrong person fixed the coffee. That's what I'm sorry. That's what made me think of. You know when you go to work, right? And you have, somebody's usually the person who fixed the good coffee. Well, they might be late one day. They might be absent one day. And like, I don't drink coffee. And so at one job I had, it was my job to start the coffee machine. And one day I was in there and I was like, why does it smell burnt? Y'all, I forgot to put the filter or something in there because I don't be drinking coffee. And that's why I told her, I said, y'all know I don't drink coffee. Why you got me in here fixing the coffee for everybody? But that's what it smells like. And I don't know what made them think blackberry and espresso go together. I don't know of a fruity, warm coffee. I don't know. Maybe that's a delicacy, a specialty. But this does not smell appealing to me. It smells like I get like espresso note and warm fruit. And to me, those do not go together at all. So I don't like this. I do not like it. Santal Berry Silk will be going back because I can't do her. No, to me, if you're a coffee drinker, let me know. Do warm fruit? Like, I know people eat different things with coffee, like coffee and dessert. That's a thing. But do you want to drink something that I have never in my life? Like, I've fixed coffee. I have met, I love the smell of coffee. I have never smelled anything that smells like berry santal silk, where it's a mixture, and not a good mixture in my opinion, of fruit and it's the espresso. That's strong because it's also like the bitterness in here too. Yeah, no. You know what? I was watching, y'all, I'm all over the place. I was watching some little shorts of a little baby, and she loved that, it goes, oh no. That's what, oh no. That's what that makes me think of. Okay, let me move on. So the last fragrance in the Gilded Gala collection is Vanilla Amber Bourbon. This is the one I think a lot of people were excited about. This has notes of vanilla amber stirs into smooth bourbon and orchid. Okay. When I first smelled this, I went, no. I don't need it. But as I kept smelling it, I was like, okay, I think I like this. This smells familiar to me. It smells like something, but I can't put my finger on it. But it smells so good to me. It smells like an ambery, powdery, floral vanilla. It smells really, really good. At first, I was looking at vanilla and orchid. I said, does it remind me of Kayali Vanilla 28? It does not. It is some other Victoria's Secret fragrance mist that's reminding me of, and it's not a vanilla. It's one that has a powderiness to it. Oh, I like this. This is good. This may be 2-bottle worthy. With Vicky, I don't be tending to go 3 bottles for many fragrance mists because that 8.4, that little additional fragrance they give us, it seems like it takes forever for me to get through a Victoria's Secret fragrance mist. So if I really love something, I'll go 2. If I'm upset obsessed with something from Victoria's Secret, that's when I'll go 3. I don't know if I've gone 3 for Vicky yet. I've gone 2, but not 3. And this might be one, since I'm returning, I might exchange for another one of this one, because it does smell, it smells really nice. It just smells really good. And you know what? It's a fragrance mist that has magnolia, and it's a powdery perfuminess. I can't think, that's what is giving me the vanilla version. Now this, to me, I don't get boozy, because it says, was it, yeah, bourbon. I don't get boozy when I smell this. I get a smooth, powdery, ambery vanilla. I don't feel like I get booziness. So I just wanted to mention that, because it is vanilla amber bourbon, and it does say it has bourbon in here, but I don't feel like this is a boozy vanilla. You know, I know some boozy, I have some boozy fragrance mists from both Vicky and Bath & Body Works. To me, this doesn't fit that category, in my opinion. Okay, so let's rank these, you all. Let me see. These are like no-brainers, honey. Number 4 is Santal Berry Silk. Can't do her. She going back. Number 3 is Ginger Apple Jewel. She going back too. Number 2 is Sugar Plum Fig. This is on the fence. I'm not sure. I'm keeping it, because I feel like I would regret it. So number 2 is Sugar Plum Fig, and number 1 is Vanilla Amber Bourbon. Yes, so good. Okay, before we move on to, I believe, which is the most anticipated collection that we're going to talk about next, let me smell Night Slip. Y'all, I don't know. Why is it smelling familiar? Oh my goodness. Is the whole Après Snow collection going back, but the hot chocolate one? Wait a minute. Like, it smells like I described, but it's not grabbing me. So what's going to determine that one, if I keep it or not, is if I feel like I will regret getting rid of it. Because I love me a good declutter video. Okay? And I do declutter occasionally. But I cannot, what is not me is to declutter and regret and repurchase. That is why it takes me a minute to get rid of something. And it's so soft. Okay, maybe I need another spray on this, and then come back to it again. Good Lord. Okay, but let's move on to the Candied Collection. So the first one we're going to talk about is Love Spell Candied. I do like the packaging on this collection also. I did mention this packaging because I feel like they've done it again and again. So it's nothing special, but this is cute to me. So Love Spell Candied has notes of peach gumdrop, crystallized muguet, a nostalgic twist on Love Spell. Okay, I still feel the same way. When I first smelled this, I was like, okay, and then it settled, and I was like, okay, it smells like the powder. It smells like a purple pixie stick powder candy. That's what it smells like. At first, it was a little sour, and for some reason, I feel like I'm getting like a creamy coconut in here. I don't know what crystallized muguet is. Maybe I should have looked it up. But this does smell like a purple powdery candy. That's what it smells like. I'm not in love with this. I'm not. But I think I'm going to keep the whole Candied collection, because that's just part of me. I want to keep this whole collection. but I'm not loving this. I don't just like it. Like I'll wear it. I'll find ways to enjoy it. And I know I said, oh, I'm only keeping things I love. But this collection, I just want to keep everything in the Candied collection. But this does smell like a candy. And this is one I feel like you keep smelling, and sometimes it feels like something you keep smelling gets better. This is one I feel like I'll keep smelling and enjoying and wearing. Like I can see wearing like a marshmallowy fragrance with this, and it's smelling divine. And so I'm going to keep this one, even though I'm not in love with it, but it doesn't smell bad in my opinion. And again, that is Love Spell Candied. Okay, the next one we're going to talk about is Pure Seduction Candied. This has notes of plum swirl and sweet musk, and they all say a nostalgic twist on the original fragrance. And they say that because they bring out multiples of these same 4 scents in different collections every year. Okay, so this one just smells sweet and fruity. It's musky. It doesn't make me think of candy at all, though. Like Love Spell Candy made me think of a candy. This one does not. Again, it falls into the realm of the berry, fruity scents from Victoria's Secret. And on that note, let me smell Snowdrift. Since I know I want to keep all the Candy collection, yeah. It smells similar to me. So Snowdrift going back, because I know I want to keep the Candied collection. It's this collection I want to keep together. But this just smells like a sweet, fruity, musky scent. It doesn't say berry. It says plum, but I don't get plum when I smell this. I get more of a berry scent. So again, it's nice. It smells good. If you like fruity, musky scents, it smells like it's on par with other fruity, musky scents from Victoria's Secret. It doesn't stand out to me. It does not smell like candy, but it's a nice, like I said, fruity fragrance mist. And again, that is Pure Seduction Candied. Okay, the next one we're going to talk about is Velvet Petals Candied. This has notes of caramel ribbon and glazed petals. Now, this smells like a sweet, floral, musky scent. I don't get not one hint, drop, just whatever the smallest amount of caramel. I don't get any of that. I don't get any candy at all either. It smells good. But if you have the original Velvet Petals, which I do, I'm just I don't get any caramel. I mean, I don't even know how they set the machine to print that on the label. I'll tell you what I do get. I get a velvety version of Velvet Petals. It is a sweet, velvety floral musk. That is pretty, perfumey. Again, no candy. None whatsoever. So again, that is Velvet Petals Candied. And the one I think everybody was waiting for, this is Bare Vanilla Candied. This has notes of strawberry sprinkles, marshmallow, and marshmallow flour. I can't wait to see if I feel the same way about this one. Okay. What I wrote down, I said it's a lighter, creamier version of the original Bare Vanilla. I still feel that way. Some people say they get so much strawberry. I get the barest hint of fruitiness. I wouldn't even say strawberry, but this is a more marshmallowy, fluffier, creamier version of the original Bare Vanilla. And I'm liking it. Some people said that they got strawberry snowflakes. Let's compare. Have I sprayed this one? No. Oh, I'm just gonna do it. No. Because this is prominent. Strawberry snowflakes is prominent strawberry. Like, I can't smell this and not smell strawberry. So, for me and my nose, I really don't get strawberry. And when I added that, like, how was I watching? Kimberly and Santos, I believe she said that you could mix strawberry snowflakes with this. It would smell divine. Oh, but this has a marshmallowy creaminess with that, like a fruity vanilla marshmallowy creaminess that I'm loving, honey. Oh, yes. I might have to get another of this. And y'all, I'm such a sucker for anything that says it has marshmallow in it, because I'm gonna keep saying this every chance I get, because if I keep begging hard enough, maybe they'll bring it back. If Victoria's Secret would bring back that gourmand collection, the cake one, cake sparkles, whatever it was called, was all straight glitter. That perfection, that whole collection. And then there was marshmallowy, cakey, creamy. It was good. And then if Bath & Body Works would bring back Boardwalk Marshmallow Cloud, I wouldn't be trying to collect everything that says marshmallow. But this is good. So yes, you know what? It's a couple in here. I feel like that I'm going to get a lotion too, because I have not purchased a lotion from Victoria's Secret, I want to say, in over a year, because I just don't get lotions. But this is one I really think I want the full set of. And since I'm going to return some things anyway, honey, even exchange. So yeah, this is good. Bare Vanilla Candied. Okay, let's rank these. Now this collection did not blow me away. For it to be a candy collection, okay, do I get candy from this? No. I get sweet. The only one that smelled like candy to me was Love Spell Candy. Okay, coming in at number 4, and keep in mind, all of these smell good. All of them smell good to me. But I'm not in love with all of them either. So coming in at number 4, I'm going to have to say it's Pure Seduction Candied, because I've smelled this a million times from Vicky. I feel like I smelled it a million times. A berry, fruity, punchy type of fragrance. So number 4 is Pure Seduction Candy. Number 3 is going to be Velvet Petals Candy. And let me tell you why it beat Love Spell. Because the more I smell this, it's so pretty to me. I don't get any caramel, but it is very pretty. But I feel like I've smelled this again from Victoria's Secret. Not exact, but close enough. And it doesn't smell like candy. It's not even really sweet to me. It's sweet in the floral sense, but not sweet of candy. So, number 3, Velvet Petals Candy. Number 2, even though I'm not completely in love with this one, it's the one that smells like candy to me the most. That's why it beat out the other 2. Love Spell Candy coming in at number 2, because it does have that candy-like smell to me. And number 1 is going to be Bare Vanilla Candied. It smells so good. I'm getting more of this one. You know what? I take that back. I think I did get 3 of like that orange flower, orange flower something from Vicky. So it's a couple I've gotten 3 of. But yeah, I'm going to get some more Bare Vanilla Candy, because that's, to me, a Bare Vanilla I can wear year-round. Fluffy, marshmallowy, light, airy, and it's not too much. I know some people wear the original Bare Vanilla year-round. To me, that's more cool weather for me. Okay, before we move on to Victoria's Secret Pink, I'm not going to rank these, you all together, because I feel like that would be redundant. You all know which ones I'm liking, which ones I'm keeping, which ones I'm getting more of, which ones I'm returning. So on that note, let's check Night Slip one more time. Even though I like it, you all, I don't know if I'm going to keep that one. I feel like that one might be going back, because it's others I like more, and I don't want to go in Victoria's Secret and spend any money. I just want to return, exchange. I don't want to spend any of my money. Okay? So I don't think I love it enough on my skin to keep it. So I feel like the only one from the Après Snow I'm going to be keeping and getting more of is the Frost Melt, which is the hot chocolate. Okay, now let's move on to Victoria's Secret Pink. They came out with the Bubbly collection. To me, it's kind of, they did a play on what Victoria's Secret does, their main scents that they have, and they redo them. So Pink did that with this collection. And this is the Bubbly Fresh and Clean. It has notes of glistening apple, iced jasmine petals, and sugared woods. Okay, when I smell this, I thought it smelled like a nice sweet apple. But it's an apple I can do. Like that country apple from Bath & Body Works. I've never had the mist, but somebody gifted me the body cream and I think the shower gel, maybe. And I wore it and I enjoyed it, but I never repurchased it for myself because apple, I just want to smell like apple. That's just not a note I'm obsessed with. But this one has that sugared woods that gives it some depth, that gives it some dimension that when I first smelled this and tried it, I didn't get. But this also doesn't smell unique to me. It smells like a pink fragrance mist. Not pink is in the color, but pink is in the brand. It's very on brand for Victoria's Secret Pink. I feel like I've smelled this before. I feel like I've had this before. But I'll tell you something. I love pink fragrance mists to layer along with other fragrance mists. I love them also for the shower. They don't get much better, honey, than a pink fragrance mist in the shower. So this is one, at first I was like, I'm going to return it. But I don't dislike the way it smells. And I love the pretty packaging. I'm a sucker for this packaging. So I feel like I'm going to keep this one. Even though it doesn't blow my mind. It's fresh and clean. It's nice and sweet. And a little fruity. I mean, it's nothing outstanding at all about it. But I do love the packaging. And again, that is Bubbly, Fresh, and Clean. And I don't think I've ever owned Fresh and Clean in my collection. The only one I've owned is the one I'm going to talk about next in my collection. I've never owned Fresh and Clean. So this is Bubbly, Warm, and Cozy. This has notes of fizzy raspberry, creamy vanilla, and cotton candy. This smells familiar too. It might smell like the original Warm and Cozy. I just can't remember how it smells off the top of my head. But I like this one. It's light, sweet, airy, fluffy, girly, flirty, pretty. It's just easy. It's an easy reach. You want to smell pretty and sweet and flirty. And it must smell like the original because it does. It does smell like the original Warm and Cozy. I don't know where my mist is, y'all. I can't remember where I just looked back there on my fragrance mist. This is how bad Vicky is. So Berry Santal Silk, right? I have a fragrance mist from last year called just Berry Santal. You can't even you getting ready to be redundant with the names too, Vicky? But back to Warm and Cozy. So this is making me think it smells like the original Warm and Cozy, but sweeter. It's sweeter to me. Oh, I like this one. Yes. Bubbly, Warm, and Cozy. Okay, the next one we're going to talk about is Cool and Bright. This has notes of juicy pear, pink pomegranate, and frosted berries. Okay, this is one, when I first smelled it, I wrote down bitter berry undertone. Hair grease. And it just smelled like all that. But now I'm getting more of a frosty berry scent. But I still get that hair grease kind of note. And it also makes me think of like, you know, those kids mouthwashes, like a berry mouthwash or something. It's giving me that too. But then it also gives me like a fresh and clean vibe. You know what? I'm all over the place with this one. Hold on. This is giving me soap. This is giving me like a Dove berry soap. Okay, so this is one I went all over the place with. At first I was going to return this one. But the more I smell it, you saw it went through all those emotions, all those scents. But I'm landing on I like it because it's giving me a clean, berry, soapy vibe that I do like. Let me make sure because I've sprayed stuff on this. Let me smell it on this hand. Yeah, I like it. Like, I could see this as a shower spray. Now, I will keep a pink fragrance mist for a shower spray because I love them in the shower. But I can also see me layering this, like, with a more of a fresh, summery type of scent. And if I wanted to add, like, berry, soapy sweetness, I would add this. So, I'm thinking I'm going to keep this one, too. Bubbly, Cool, and Bright. Okay, the last one in this collection, the Bubbly collection, is Bubbly, Light, and Happy. It has notes of frozen coconut, sparkling red berries, and crystal amber. Okay, this is making me think the same thing I wrote down. I wrote down berry, coconut, don't like the combo. I don't like berries and coconut. Yeah, I don't like this. It doesn't smell bad. And I can smell the coconut, I can smell the berries, and I just don't like I don't like the blend. I don't like the mix. Yeah. I mean, it smells like, if you like, what is it my brother like? He likes something coconut, you can get it Sonic, like one of those drinks. That's what it smells like. It's not bad, but it's not calling to me. And I don't have any desire to wear this. I don't have any desire to spray this as a shower spray either. So I feel like this is going to be the one from the Bubbly collection that's going to go back. And again, that is Light and Happy. And I think this is a newer one to the pink core line. So I don't know how the original Light and Happy smells. I don't know how the original Cool and Bright smells either. Okay, let's rank these, shall we? Coming in at number 4 is going to be Light and Happy. Like I said, it doesn't smell bad. It's just I don't like the coconut berry mix, so it's last for me. Coming in at number 3 is going to be Cool and Bright, because as you saw, I went all over the place with this one. And let's smell it one more time. Yeah, it's something in there that's making me go, But also something in there that's making me go, you can't go back. So this is one that may be going back to y'all. Even though I can see myself layering it and wearing it. I don't know. Let's spray this one. Let's spray this one. And then we'll come back to it. But it is going to be number 3. Number 2 is going to be Bubbly, Fresh, and Clean. Because it's just nice. This is what I would call basic. It's just nice and basic. Nothing stands out to me about it. Nothing grabs me about it but the packaging. But it smells good enough to keep. But it's not memorable or anything at all. And you're probably like, girl, how's it number 2? Well, because this collection did not blow me away, y'all. It really did not. Except for Warm and Cozy smells really, really, really good. Yes, I like this one. Okay. All right. So let me smell Cool and Bright one more time. Oh, yeah. I like that. I like that. So, yeah, I'm keeping Cool and Bright, but Light and Happy. And you know me. I've just started. If you've been watching me, you know I don't love coconut, but I'm not one to say I don't like coconut, but I'm picky with coconut. And this is a coconut, the Light and Happy, that it doesn't do anything for me. It just doesn't. So this is one that's going back. Okay, then I have these last 3 of the new holiday collection from Pink that's kind of random. Do they go together? Oh, they do have the same print. I could barely tell. I was like, this doesn't even look like it goes. But they do. Okay, so this is iced coconut. This has notes of frozen coconut, chilled air, and sweet cream. Okay. I like this. I don't love it, but I do like it. It's a warm, fluffy, creamy, a little bit toasty coconut. And it has that chilled air note. I wish they would have left that out, because it's bringing in the freshness, a fresh coolness that I did not want. I wanted a creamy coconut. Sweet, creamy coconut. That is what I was hoping this was going to be. It's not that. It is sweet. It is creamy. It is fluffy. I can still get a hint of like toasted coconut flakes like sprinkled in there. But since it's frozen coconut and then since it's chilled air, there's like an iciness, a coolness to it that I don't hate, but I don't love. But it's still good, and I am keeping this one. And again, that is iced coconut. And girl, it's in the name, iced coconut. Why was I thinking warm, fluffy, sweet cream? Okay, the next one we're going to talk about is another berry. This is Sparkle Berry. This has notes of champagne bubbles, pink pomegranate, and white birch. Okay, this I wrote down another berry. That's what it smells like to me. It smells like another berry fragrance mist that blends in, that smells like so many other berry fragrance mists. And I also wrote down it has a waxiness to it. And to me, it smells like a candle a little bit. So no, this is one that's going back. This is Sparkle Berry. The last one that we're going to talk about today, and the last one in this holiday collection, this is Spiced Vanilla. This has notes of vanilla woods, cardamom, and coconut flakes. Okay. Oh, this smells like, let me tell you what. This smells like a spicy vanilla. It smells a little smoke. It smells like something I wrote down. It smells like something I already have, but I cannot put my finger on it. I don't know if it's a mist. I don't know if it's a perfume. I don't know if it came from Vicky. I don't know if it came from Bath and Body Works. I don't know if it came from somewhere else. It smells like something. And I don't know. When I first smelled this, I was like, oh, this is going bad. And then I put down, it smells very fall. But it doesn't necessarily smell fall to me, because I was thinking, and I don't know where it is, the fall vanilla that came out from Vicky this year. At first I said, it doesn't smell like that, but it doesn't, because that one made me think extremely fall. This one, oh my goodness, this is going to drive me insane, because it smells like something. At first I was like, I don't want to keep this. It reminds me of something else, so why keep it? But now that it's set, I think I'm going to keep it. It's a spicy, creamy, like milky vanilla that's making me want to keep this. So, But if y'all know what spiced vanilla reminds, tell me. It reminds me of something, and it's driving me insane. But I think I'm going to keep it. Okay, let's rank these. Coming in at number 3 is going to be Sparkle Berry, and it's going back. Coming in at number 2 is going to be Spiced Vanilla. I'm going to keep it because it's intriguing me. And coming in at number 1 is Iced Coconut, because it is a coconut I like, even though I just wish it wasn't icy. Okay, y'all, so that's, oh, wait a minute. Oh, I did check everything. That smells good, but it's going back. Y'all, I don't think I'm keeping Night Slip. I really don't, because it's super unique, and that's why I believe it was number 2, but I'm not loving it on my skin. And Cool and Bright, I can do. Like, to me, I like that one. You know what? Let me try. No, because I want to keep that one. Something about Snowdrift is making me want to keep it. even though I feel like it smells like Pure Seduction candy. So let me spray that. And then I'll let you know. So ooh! That smells better in the air. Okay. So y'all, my overall thoughts on all the Victoria's Secret and Victoria's Secret Pink holiday collections, winter collections, I'm underwhelmed. And that is the word. It's two words that come to mind for Vicky this year. Redundant and underwhelming. And that's what I feel like. It's some in here I really love and enjoy. But out of, this was, I believe, 19. Hold on, let me make sure. Yes, 19 fragrance mists. Let me see which ones I'm keeping for sure. And then that'll show you what I mean. And keep in mind that I am one who has a large collection. And that plays a big part in it. So it's not as many as I thought. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm returning 6. And I was thinking it was going to be more. But yeah, Snowdrift and Pure Seduction Candy smell very similar on the dry down. Wait a minute, I'm leaving some out. These are the ones wait a minute, y'all. I've mixed it up. Hold on. So I'm returning 7. And if it wasn't for me just wanting to keep the Candied collection, have all parts of it, I probably would return. I probably would return Pure Seduction and Love Spell Candy, because Love Spell I feel like will grow on me, but do I really want to be patient? I don't know. Pure Seduction Candy smells like other fragrance mists I have in my collection. And that's almost half. I'm returning almost half of the fragrance mists. Now, I do plan to get another Bare Vanilla Candied. I'm going to have to look and see, because like I said, I don't want to spend any money. So I think I want to get a Bare Vanilla Candied. I want to maybe get a Vanilla Amber Bourbon and a Frost Melt. And I'm looking at the pink, the Warm and Cozy. But I don't feel like I don't feel like I need to back up any of the pink ones, because for me, in my opinion, a lot of the pink fragrance mists, they don't tend to last super long. And y'all know me, fragrance mist, that doesn't bother me. But also with pink fragrance mist, I'm never wearing them alone. I'm always mixing with them with whatever perfume and usually another fragrance mist. So I feel like I'm going to be good. We shall see for maybe SAS if I change my mind. But for now, I know I want to get another Bare Vanilla Candied. I think I want to get a mist and a lotion. I want to get another Frost Melt mist and lotion. And then Vanilla Amber Bourbon. Do I want a lotion in this too? I might, y'all. That's how much I like those. And then we'll see. I'm thinking I'm just going to try to exchange for everything, because I do want some of the lotions. Shockingly, I want to get some of the lotions. That's how much I'm liking those 3 in particular. And I don't have a lot of marshmallowy lotions. That's why I want to get a Bare Vanilla Candied lotion. I don't have chocolate lotions. I have cocoa butter, but I don't have chocolate lotion. So I want to get one of those. And that Vanilla Amber Bourbon just smells unique to me. Even though it smells like I said, the vanilla version of whatever fragrance mist I remember from last year, with notes of magnolia that make me think perfumey, powdery. That's what is giving me, the vanilla version of that. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to exchange everything out and not return anything. So they'll be happy about that, because I know I'm just rambling, y'all, but when I return to a Victoria's Secret, I'll be feeling sorry for them, because the names don't show up or something, and they have to type in all of the doggone codes to see which one it is. And that is ridiculous, Vicky. Get up to date. with your system. That is ridiculous to me. But those are my thoughts, you all. Like I said, it's 3 that really stood out to me that I love. Okay, and those are the ones I'm going to get more of. But the keywords for Vicki this year, especially, I hate to say it, like I always find a couple I like, but it has been underwhelming and redundant. So for someone with my size collection, let me preface that. If you don't have a large Victoria's Secret collection, you would be just happy as a clam because they smell good. It's just that when you get as many fragrance mints and smell as many fragrance mints, and Victoria's Secret does tend to do the same type of collections over and over and over, that it's not much new you know I can add to my collection. So I'm returning half and getting more. And I'm kind of sad that I'm actually keeping this many because I don't be having space for none of this stuff anymore, y'all. Oh, Lord. So we shall see with spacing how it's going to be. So if you enjoyed this Victoria's Secret video, please give me a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below and tell me what you think of all of the new from Vicki. I would love to know. Let's talk about it in the comments. Please share this video with everybody, y'all, because we're trying to keep it growing and growing and growing and growing. And please don't forget to turn on your notification bell so you don't ever miss any of my videos. And as I always say, if you like my vibe, subscribe. Until next time, bye.